Okay guys, so we're back here for another draft video, an EMM video. My name's Aaron. This will be video 5. So we open up a pack and we see a couple of cards that are really good. Collective Blessing is a bomb. Mostly decks that can really utilize this card end up winning and can draw it. Karazi Guildmage is great. I've had a lot of fun with that. Stab Wound's a great card, but it's compared to these two, it's not a first pick. I think I'm just going to go with Collective Blessing, and we'll see. I guess we go with what's going on. I mean, if we won't be stuck to Collective Blessing if Celestia's not coming. But I've had pretty good. I've been pretty lucky when drafting Celestia, so. Let's try this out. There is a gate. The best card in the pack is the Annihilating Fire. Yeah, I want to apologize. There's a lot of noise in the background. It's my dad freaking out about something with my mom, so you're gonna hear them screaming off and on. I think the Annihilating Fire might be the pick here, or the Avenging Arrow. I mean, if we want to push Celestia, we could go with Avenging Arrow. Splatterthug's great. Annihilating Fire. It's a hard choice because we can't use both. You can't use both of these cards in a deck. That's for sure. So the question is, I think we just take the best card in the pack, and it's Annihilating Fire. Okay. So here we have not a whole lot, it feels. Celestia cards are the Armory Guard and Cordy Pegasus, which not too crazy to draft. The Nivix Guildmage is good. He's not amazing, but he's pretty good. So I think we're going to go for that. Here is, gosh, let's see what's going on here. Cost sort. There's a lot of well, the Jailbreaker is nice. We could go black red with a splash of blue, so Rakdos splash blue, but we just passed the Splatterthug, which is kind of disgusting. Tracer Instinct is good in these two colors. It doesn't look like Celestia is too crazy an option for this pack, at least. The safest pick is probably a Void Wielder or a Jailbreaker. Rakdos is overdrafted usually. I think I'll go for the Jailbreaker though. Okay, so here we have a Celestia. Oh my god, we're just going all over the place. So I'm not sure what to pick here. I think this Collective Blessing screwed us up a bit. I think we're gonna hide it. Let's not look at it because we're not going to do. Are these good enough to force? I think we're going into a Rakdos, because there's Rakdos cards here. Not tremendous Rakdos cards, but there are Rakdos cards here with Annihilating Fire that we cut from the packs already. So, I mean, we could go with something, and I think Spawn of Ixmati is okay. It's the lower end, but it's a good card. I'm inclined to take it, actually. Dynacharge, Paralyzing Grasp, Asperia, Skywatch. Okay, so sorry, I'm just like kind of freaking out on my parents. They're screaming like. Okay, so Launch Party is pretty good. I feel like we're all over the place here. I could take a 10-man Crasher, go mid-range Rakdos, but Rakdos is not really. Is that Rakdos' thing really? Launch Party's removal, and I think I value removal over a lot of things, so I think we take it. Goblin Rally is not really a Rakdos card. Just quite a bit of Darn charges are going around. Slum Reaper could be okay. I don't mind it. I think I like it more than Goblin Rally because you could like sack a guy that has like a rest on it or a stab wound, and then they have to sacrifice a guy as well. So it's not that bad. Launch party again. Wow, I just feel like we're not. This is not the greatest. A Deviant Glee is not bad. Tavern Swindler. We need some more bears for sure. Batterhorn. Do I rather Transguild Promenade? If we end up being like mid-rangey a bit, we might want to go Transguild Promenade if we really splash blue for the Guild Mage. We'll see what happens. I think we were just like kind of doing whatever here. I maybe should have forced Celestia, but I didn't even see any great Celestia cards either. So I think the Annihilating Fire is a better card. I mean, the Blessing is great, but if you can't really support it, if you just have like a couple of Griffins and like what is this, Soul Warden? I don't know what it's called. You don't really get too far. I feel so. I mean, I might have been wrong. That's why I'm doing this, so I could learn how to draft properly. Let's see what we get in this pack. Okay, so nothing at all for Rakdos, because Shred Freak's not a real card, but unfortunately I think we're going to actually have to take it. Or it's Grim Roustabout. Shred Freak or Grim Roustabout. Shred Freak can get good with Deviant Glees on it. It's not great, but it can work. But I mean, what do we have here? I mean, it's odd. Skymark Rock's the best card, and after that, there's nothing in this pack. Like, they're like really bad cards. Maybe Dramatic Rescue is okay. So, we're not gonna take another Dino Charge. Tenement Crash is okay, but it's at 6, so I'm not really too happy about it. I'm just gonna take a Rakdos Shred Freak. Wow, Mercurial Chemister. Yeah, we have to take the Chemister, and we're definitely gonna splash blue. We want to get some Guild Gates. We have to prioritize Guild Gates now, and prioritize Guild Gates and some creatures, because we have 7 creatures. Deviant Glees, we're not doing 2. We're gonna have 1, but for some reason it went away. Ragement's okay. 2 launch parties is fine. Annihilating Fire. Yeah, we'll take the Annihilating Fire. We'd like to maybe get a Cobble Brute wheel. I doubt it's gonna wheel though, because there's no like. Here's where we're seeing we should have been Celestia, because Nightly Valor is great, Indrik's great, but you have to follow what the cards are showing you. So, okay, here Rogue's Passage could be okay. It's not really a Rakdos card, I feel. The Ringleader is just ridiculously not good, so we're not going for that. Blue card's not existent for the splash either, so we're just going to take a Rogue's Passage. Okay, Void Wielder is good. Is it necessary in our deck? I don't think we could afford too many more splashes. We're really banking on the on either getting a teleportal or and some gates. I'm not really sure what we're doing here. I'm sad we first passed the what is it called, the Splatter Thug, because he was probably besides the Blessing, he was the best card in the pack. So sorry, besides the Annihilating Fire, he was the best card in the pack. I think he was second pick. We passed him. Yeah. So here we have 9 creatures. We want to get up to like 14, so 5 more creatures. 6 more creatures would be nice. The third pack, hopefully we open up some kind of like bomb. It would be nice. We have 2 Annihilating Fires, 2 launch parties. Is good for removal. We could launch party our Shred Freaks. Here, I could be happy with Doorkeeper. It's 2 red. We're going to prioritize red in the early game. We have to pick up a Guildgate somewhere. Oh, wow. No Guild Mage. Okay, so what do we do? Another Guild Mage versus Gorehouse Chainwalker. The Saber is okay. But we need some creatures. Guild Mage. We don't have any mana fixing except for the Transcript Bomb, and that's so slow. And, I mean, it's not that amazing in our deck. It's okay. It's the draw card, discard a card that we want, so let's go Gorehouse Chainwalker. So here it's between Trader's Instinct and Is a Guildgate, and I think we need to prioritize the Guildgate. We could get a Trader's Instinct in the next pack. Here's that crappy pack that came back. We get a Tenement Crasher. I think we're going to pop it because there's nothing else there. We're not taking another Dino Charge, that's for sure. Sorry, I show it all because I just wanted to see what we got there. There's nothing here anyways. Maybe we should just cut Chemist's Trick. Chemist's Trick we could play. Sadly, I've never seen it really played. I've seen it played once in a video, where someone else was drafting, and it was a minor blowout. Like they have to attack. Sorry, let's just put the card here so we can actually see what's going on here. Chemist's Trick. Their creatures get. You want to overload it. Their creatures get -2/-0 until end of turn they have to attack. So you could if your creatures are high enough power, you could end up just using it as a removal spell. And it's like a pseudo teleportal because your creatures are now open to attack in. Desecration Demon. Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay, so we really needed this. So we're passing all the Rakdos cards here. Hellhole Flailer is we want him so badly. Augur Spear I wanted so badly, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? We need some 3-drops badly. We're still not getting them. Thought Flare is interesting, but I don't want to go too insane on this blue. I think it's Explosive Impact. We're not playing Tenement Crasher. We're not playing that. We're not playing Batterhorn. We're probably playing Cobble Brute because we have the Rogue's Passage. We might play Chemist's Trick. I might cut the Guild Mage. We have a heavy lower end there. So what does it look like we're doing here now? We have, there wasn't any other choices here, right? I'm trying to look. Thought Flare is good, but it's another 5. This guy's way better than him, the Thought Flare, right? So I think Explosive Impact we have to take. Rakdos Cackler. I think 2 of these is a little bit overkill. Maybe we want a Cackler. We don't want to spread ourselves too thin though, but Cacklers don't come around too much. Keyrune's there. We might wheel it as a Guildgate or a Keyrune, so take one of those. Counterflux is not gonna work in our deck. I'm sad we didn't see a teleportal. So we're kind of screwed on this 3-drop. We don't have many Guildgates. We might have to cut the Jailbreaker. Do we run 2 Explosive Impacts? I like Explosive Impacts. We could put more lands than normal, and Trader's Instinct is good, but is it good enough? Can we wheel this Trader's Instinct? Maybe. Racketeer's okay. He's a 3-drop, but I think we just take the Explosive Impact. Oh, there's a Trader's Instinct. Other notable cards, nothing. Like, is a Staticaster is not good, so. And at least I've never seen it used well. I mean, I've never seen it used and it was like a blowout kind of thing, you know. Here's nothing. Cards we don't want to see, Rumbleback Rhino. I don't want to see this either, but not a lot of people mainboard that. Grim Roustabout, Havoc Festival, players can gain life. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player loses life. Ooh! Can we do this? Does this make sense? I think our deck doesn't do enough damage in early game for us to actually use this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not going to come back either. Do we prioritize Roustabout over that? Roustabout or Havoc Festival? I think I'd do Roustabout, unfortunately. Well, I want to do Havoc Festival one day, but... Wow, what's this doing here this late? Okay, well, we'll gleefully take a Splatter Thug. And we'll take another Roustabout. Wow. Crazy. Crazy late Rakdos picks. Now we will take the Thought Flare. Or do we just take the spell? The sideboard? We'll see what happens. We didn't get any mana fixing. Take the rare. Cut this because it's the only thing that people use. Not the Shrieking Affliction deck this time. Okay, we're a little bit wonky here on this curve, but I think we could make it work. We have 6 pretty crazy removal cards. Well, crazy. Launch Party is not crazy, but we have the creatures to sacrifice for it. So, yeah. We are a bit slower than I would have hoped. I wanted to go Rakdos Splash Blue for Teleportal, to be honest with you. And we could have even done it with the Splash of Chemist's Trick, but that's not really what this deck seems to be doing. We're not doing Jailbreaker, I don't think. I'm happy we have the Desecration Demon. We have some little gems in here. I mean, maybe it'll pull through. I like maybe one Tenement Crasher. We'll see what happens. In my books, Tenement Crasher is comparable to Spawn of Ixmati. Because it has the haste. It's one more, but it comes down and it swings right away, so it's kind of like a good tactic. Like, people aren't expecting it, maybe. Or maybe I'm just, like, ignorant. The Guild Mage doesn't seem too great. We definitely want the Chemister. Maybe just the Chemister. Alright, convert mana cost. 24 cards. No, okay, so take out the Tenement Crasher. Does this make sense? Desecration Demon. Let's just hope it doesn't get just blown out of the sky. Our curve's just not... I don't like this curve, what we have here, but we're definitely mid-range, late game, so we'll see how this goes. Let's put our Transguild Promenade in. Okay. The problem is that, yeah, Rogue's Passage with Cobble Brute is pretty sick. Call Brute or even Rage Mutt, like you just get in for 4 mana, you gain for 3 life. It could pull you away if you can make it till the late game. So let's see what they suggest for land. Yeah, that's exactly what I would thought. I was gonna say 2 islands. Because we have the Frostburn Weird, we could pull off some stuff, you know. Killer Chemistry. I hope we pull it. Like I've pulled this card. I've had this card in 3 decks, and I've never got to use it yet. So it's supposed to be an amazing card, and because we have such a heavy lower end, we could just drop Launch Party for 4 damage to a creature instead of sacking one of our creatures. Or you know, Spawn of Rixmati, Rage Mutt. Yeah. So let's see how this goes. I'll see you guys in game 1.